No.
You just came on my leg. Anyways, guys, what's up? I am Matt, and this is My Crazy Podcast, episode 67. Who are you?
This crab ragoon is fire.
Josh.
Game of Thrones is trash, I heard.
This motherfucker's lame.
And I'm Matt for redundancy's sake. No, this is Sarah. Sarah with a P. Spell it right. So
I tried to make a smiley face.
Jesus
You
Christ.
fail at everything.
Let me start this off. Our podcast schedule has been a little bit sporadic, so you should subscribe so you can keep completely up to date.
And
Keep
hit that
the
bell.
notifications on.
And hit that bell to get
Do not
notifications.
mute us.
Ding ding.
We need to be heard. You need to hear us. And see
You
us.
sound a little crazy, but okay.
Yeah, but no. So subscribe because we usually try to upload around Monday, but we're actually recording this on the Monday, so it's definitely not coming out today.
I think I used this whole can already.
Yeah.
Oh my
We've
God.
had some issues.
Yo, but talking about jizz on the leg. So that's why I never want to have like a three-way with another dude or like an Eiffel Tower, because like, what if you like pull out and then you accidentally
Shoot on each other?
Yeah, what if you go too far? Like he's on one end, you're on
You
the
gotta
other,
look it
and
up.
then it's just
Everybody
like.
knows the
I
rules.
swear to God, I'll put it this way.
Wait, so
I've never been in that situation, but I swear to God, if a guy ever, like...
Lies.
If
Honestly, I've thought
We
about
had
it.
a threesome together, Jen. What are you talking about?
I've been there before, and like...
And when I came on
You were there too, huh?
fucking wiped it right off. You said, no biggie, bro.
Well,
no, for real, I'd probably, like, cave dude skull in.
No, because also people have actually, someone's actually asked me before if I would have done that, been in like a
Sniper.
three-way with Josh, in like a Eiffel Tower situation. I always said no.
Honestly, man, I feel like out of anybody, you would do it with Josh.
What the fuck just happened to that? Gravity said
There you go. Right there. Yeah, how does it feel?
I like how he's so distracted. He didn't
Swear
even
to God, if you
realize.
guys just silly string my crab ragoons, I'm gonna fucking...
We're literally
I
talking
would
about.
never. I would never
Merkin Mc-
devour
Shit
crab
smells
ragoon like that.
Yeah, it smells like ass. Smells like those little, like, do you remember, like, the little balloons? Like, little balloons that came in the little tubes, and you put them on the straw, and you made bubbles?
Oh yeah, those
Joe,
things
you-
were fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I got.
I feel like Jim used to inhale those. You suck in.
I just get everything sticky with those motherfuckers. Yo, God.
No, not for nothing. It used to be, like, the papers back in the day that you could, like, sniff, and they would give you a lightheaded and shit when they come off the, like...
Like a scratch and sniff.
Oh my God, what are you talking? What, Josh? What is going on? It's 2 minutes in.
He got what he
Already?
deserved. It's rough.
What?
Wow.
Man, there's fucking shit on me.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently he was on the receiving end
We're
of
also
that,
recording this late at night, so
threesome.
for once, I'm gonna leave this thing and be like, oh, it is dark out. Because usually I'm
It's
in here
definitely
and
already dark
it's
out.
blacked out in here, and I get confused.
Yeah,
My equilibrium gets thrown off, and then I can't tell.
it's super dark.
I'm like an animal. I can't tell when it's dark. You put me in a fucking... You throw a blanket over my face, I'm gonna think it's nighttime, go to sleep. Like a bird.
So back to my topic.
But don't call me a bird.
Wait, Eiffel Towers?
Yeah, so Josh,
You
have you ever thought
bird-ass
about doing an
moth.
Eiffel Tower with me?
No. But...
Or just because someone has brought it up to me, like, how would I do it with Josh? And I said no.
I think if Eiffel Tower happens in your life past the age of like 25, you gotta really assess your priorities.
No, dude. I feel like if you're into that
If
shit,
you're
there's
into
plenty
that,
of people
it's
that are
into-
into that shit, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like there's nothing fun about
I'm not
Eiffel
into
Tower.
it.
I don't know.
I just
Is
don't
it
think
Eiffel
there's
Towering,
anything.
like,
Two dudes basically are like, there's, all right,
Someone's
so,
at the mouth, someone's
See,
at
like,
the.
I've been
dog's
there,
vagina.
guys. Okay, you guys don't know who I am. Let's keep it that way. But I've been there, okay? Mom, Dad, you didn't hear that.
What do you mean, Eiffel Tower?
I've been in between that, and like...
In between, like, you've got an Eiffel Tower.
I've been
She's
Towered
she's the
before.
So you
structure
were
that
the
holds up the
tower?
I
legs.
was the foundation of the tower.
Exactly. So
I made it happen.
So let us know.
This just got a lot more
Did they
interesting.
come on each other?
No, they did not.
They tried not to.
No, I didn't. Like, it was just like...
You don't know. You don't know that.
No, they didn't.
You
They
saw
didn't.
it. You saw both loads. Check.
Mm,
You got to. Somebody
you
could
know,
try to
I
get you
closed
pregnant
my
if you don't
eyes
check.
for one, because, like, I wasn't really into that one. I just was kind of in it for the other one.
Man, you're getting real detailed because
I-
you know how many viewers we have?
No, this is perfect.
Not a
So
lot.
This is gonna be an interesting episode.
Wait, where did the other one go? Did the other one go in the mouth, or did you let him shoot up the club?
Shoot up the club.
I let him go finish by himself.
Better off. How old were you?
He just went in the corner and just fucking jerked off
me and
on
the
the
guy
wall.
me and the guy who was behind me, we ended up enjoying ourselves afterwards. But
Whoa,
he was just there for the formation.
Y'all were just drunk. That's a drunk
but
situation.
not really.
Because I've never
Scratched my knees that night.
How old were you?
Same age I am now.
Holy
Oh.
shit! Wow, it's all.
Things actually, certain things
Are
make
you-
sense now.
Are you over 25?
No,
Okay, then you don't need to reevaluate your life. You're lucky.
I'm not gonna ever.
But
I'll
you
just
fucking
live it
better
how I
watch,
want
because
to.
the second you hit 25, you got to start reevaluating. Because, you know, to me, Eiffel Tower
Don't
has
kink
gotta
shame.
be... I'm
Don't
sorry.
kink shame. You're probably
I'm
a
kink
freak
shaming.
too, freako.
Yeah, but I'm kink shaming specific things.
Don't
Eiffel
be doing
Tower,
that. Okay, some
kink
things.
shaming it.
No.
There's, well, tell me, there's nothing...
You can't
no
be
part of
like
that was
a
fun
shame,
for you,
shame,
right?
shame on kink shaming. You
Well,
can't
no,
do
I'd
that.
imagine it's
Was
more
it
fun
like
for
an
her than
intentional?
them.
Was it like, we're going to Eiffel Tower you now? Or was it just happen?
Both.
That's
No. It can't be both.
It can't
because
be.
they either told you beforehand.
They didn't
or-
tell me beforehand,
Alright,
but
so,
we kind of
when
like
it
it's
happened,
two guys. You're going
when it
back.
happened,
like,
they were
what are you
like,
gonna?
"Yeah, Eiffel
What are you
Tower,"
gonna
like
do?
this.
What are you gonna do? It's two guys. You're going
They were
back.
like this.
To,
They were
what?
like,
What are you gonna do?
So they go Eiffel Tower. Like they pointed it out. Like, psh, high five.
I don't want to tell you the worst part of it all. That's what like
no.
you don't want to know the
I'm
worst
just saying,
part
if
of it all.
you go into something like, I'm an Eiffel Tower bitch, you need to reevaluate your life. If you go into something, you're a girl, and you're like, I'm trying to get Eiffel Tower tonight, you gotta reevaluate.
I didn't really think of it like that.
because
I was just excited for a three-way.
that can't be fun for everybody.
What do you mean?
Josh, maybe maybe it's not exciting for you.
Well,
maybe for other people it is.
Here's my thing.
You know,
I don't understand how it works. Are you on a bed?
Yeah,
How does it,
you're
okay.
on a bed. You're comfy as fuck. You just get a little frisky.
Yeah, but so then one guy is standing on the bed?
No.
No, you got one guy
They're
here from the
kneeling.
back, and then they're both kneeling. One guy's in the back.
Have
here
you
from the back.
never like seen any posters of an Eiffel Tower?
Have you not
before?
seen
Oh my god, I just figured out how it works in my head.
Wow.
So like, so
Jesus
Josh,
Christ.
You don't want to know what's
Graduated
going on in my head.
officially.
I'm like,
Josh,
that
this is how it
can't be
works.
comfortable.
You know what?
Josh,
I just
hold hands with me. This is how it works.
Sorry.
This is how it works, Josh. You hold hands, and then and then the girl's in the middle.
Did you know, like, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let my ass dry out.
What are you?
I spilled on myself.
Oh,
It looks like you peed yourself.
Yo. I know. Yo.
Is your pussy leaking?
Oh my god, it took me like, I had to like
I know
call
mine
back
is.
my
But
high school.
I think that story turned you on, Josh. You look quite wet.
I had to call back my high school memories for a second because
Clean
I
up
forgot.
pile Josh's
because
crotch.
you were actually in a
I forgot what an Eiffel
You
Tower
forgot?
looks like.
It's
you forgot what the Eiffel
Look it
Tower
up.
looks
In my
like.
head, I was thinking
like
for
a
some
triangle.
reason, like y'all were making
With all
like
your
a
things.
way more triangle, where like the dude who's hitting it is like, all right,
No,
so
all right.
you're on the couch and
Hold
the
my
other
hands,
guy's
bro.
standing up.
Hold my hands, bro.
Well, bro, yeah, we're just holding hands as she's bent over.
guys, just hold hands real
That's
quick.
what's going on.
Yeah.
we're holding hands
But
as
they
she's
didn't
bent
hold
over.
hands, okay,
In my
like,
head,
it was more
one
of like
dude is
a-
like,
One dude's in the middle,
right, and she's here, and then the guy in the back, and we're both. I don't know.
and
I don't know what I was
head,
picturing.
in his head, the dude was in the middle, and then the girl had a strap on. She was pegging the other dude from the back.
it could work like that too.
It was. So he didn't understand how it was working. He was like, "Which one of us
That's
should get in
gonna
the middle,
stay there
bro?"
forever with this popcorn ceiling. Good job.
Jesus.
Good job, you asshole.
Jim's gonna kill you.
No, it's stick.
Oh,
I'll get it down eventually.
And that's what they when they sell Spider-Man gloves. They give you silly string. Of course,
No,
it
they
sticks.
don't.
Yes, they do.
yes.
They do it. They give you white silly string.
Dude, it's gotta be stickier. Dude, it's gonna come down, bro.
Yo, you're gonna die.
It's gonna get down. Yo, if you take a tissue to that,
Why don't you just go dab it right now with some extra
Bro,
solution?
no.
I wonder what's
let's see.
stickier to that or cum.
Your
gonna
ass gets
dry.
up to clean your crotch off, but you will not clean off my fucking ceiling.
Well, to be
you
fair,
asshole.
he didn't clean
First
off his
of all-
crotch. He ended up coming back to
First of all,
mention
if this is a
the three-way.
set,
Just go
and
dab
I'm
it
an
off.
actor, I'm not cleaning up the set. That seems like the production
You're not an
manager's job.
actor. You're an actor. Don't be a
Matt.
fool.
That sounds like my job after the show. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
production managers suck ass.
Okay,
That's
so
why
Eiffel Towers.
Eiffel
I'm
Towers.
kind of done
You're done
talking
with
shit
Eiffel-
about it.
Really?
no,
Yeah, because you have nothing left to say because it's actually awesome and
All
you're
right, tighten-
jealous that you haven't been a
tighten
part
that
of
center
one.
thing.
I don't want to be part of one.
No, not
Okay,
that.
all right, that's
whoa.
a fair point.
Well, that and
I want to
below.
move it up a little bit.
That was on my bucket list, so I had to do it.
See, it's not righty tighty, lefty loosey. That's lefty.
Am I going left?
Yeah, you're going right. You can just try right.
Stupid, bro.
Well, Well, no. Here's my thing.
You're like, why is it getting looser? Lefty, righty, tighty.
Here's the thing why I won't do it. It's a confidence thing. Like, what if like
I was using my right hand.
I hit it and then all of a sudden, like, for example, the situation, Josh starts hitting it and she makes a lot more noises. It's not. I'm not about that life.
It just means your game is fucked up and you gotta see what that guy's doing. Watch him more carefully.
I mean, but what if y'all?
It's about
I see what you're doing there.
It's not about what the guy's doing. It's like what
How big
you
it is,
do.
I know. Tiny dick appreciation.
No,
everyone.
it's about what you do and how you read women. It's about reading the woman's reactions to your actions.
Yeah, man, women
Side
are like
effects.
braille. You just feel, and the next thing you know,
It is
you're
kind of.
reading
not
a
wrong.
message.
I
You're
know.
not
It's kinda
wrong.
like
I'm gonna
braille.
give you that. You're
I
not
know.
wrong.
I'm making jokes though for the podcast. Oh, you know what's
Y'all know that didn't make sense.
you know
No,
viewers.
it actually did. It did a bit.
Women are like braille. You gotta be blind to see what's going on.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. You want to know why? Because the minute you think you have it right, you're wrong.
that's a T-shirt. Ooh.
Oh, I didn't edit. I just
Isn't
came up with
that?
that.
No.
Oh shit.
No, it's not. No,
My
that's something
man
else.
just got
No,
a
I'm good.
message.
I'm good.
Vagina pictures.
Oh yeah, so we talked about. Let's talk about that real quick.
Y'all never smelled a wet pussy.
Yes.
So you seen a blue waffle, baby?
Hey,
Oh,
yo,
no.
what the fuck?
Oh,
we were
yo,
talking
no.
about good things, and you're
So
over
we're
here
talking-
about
Don't
blue
Google
waffles.
blue waffle.
We were
whatever
talking-
you do.
Do Google blue waffle.
And if you're over
It's
the
not
age
for
of
my
8,
hub.
but below the age of 10, drink the green bottles. Remember that.
Oh my god.
9-year-olds,
So we were
love 'em.
talking before the podcast, sending and / receiving nudes from women because obviously, I'm a woman. So
I can see it. Can I touch your boobs?
no, that's sexual harassment.
I mean, if you say yes, it's not.
Hashtag me too. I don't feel comfortable. Don't start trying to play footsie with me either, Jim. As soon as I say I'm a woman, fucking Jim's horn dog Jim over here. You just hear this all of a sudden. Oh wait, vagina?
Oh, hush.
No.
Got him.
So
Sing.
I think we came to a common consensus that
Oh,
we
man.
are either never or very rarely out of all the news that we get, vagina picture are the least ones that we get
Is this
or
what we're talking about
send or
now?
receive. Well, I find
like
it
5-minute off
Is it a
conversation.
nudie night?
I find it interesting because think about it. That's what you're fucking.
I don't know, man.
That's what you're eating out.
Quite a lot of vagina pics.
You have all
That's
saved in
because
a
Jim, you're
secret
a
file on
dirty
your
ass
phone.
motherfucker. Jim is a dirty ass motherfucker, so he'd be like, "Yo, send me a picture of your
I'm not
pussy,
a
baby."
dirty ass motherfucker.
I would say
You are.
one.
I don't mean in the way of like actual like dirty. I just mean you some dirty ass like dog. Like you like yeah, send me a picture of your pussy, baby. I want to see that. I want to see that peach, baby. I want to see what them walls look like.
See that peach.
I want to
Let me
see what
shake
them
them
walls.
trees.
I want to see what them walls look like. What
So
color
I
are
want to see
they?
them lips
Like,
whisper to me.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying
I wanna
I don't
see what
ask
tomorrow's
for
dinner
vagina
looks like.
pictures. I
Yeah,
don't even
say,
ask
yo,
for
is-
nudes. You know how I ask for
Yeah,
nudes?
say yo, I want the Arby's number 3, girl. What up?
What?
want
That's that
beef.
roast beef?
I want to see tomorrow's dinner.
Oh my god.
That's
Arby's beef
kinda
and
That's
cheddar.
just, like, honestly, if
that's
I
a
got that
racist
text message,
undertone.
I might
How
be
is that
a
racist?
little
Arby's
turned
beef
on.
and
I'm
cheddar
not
with
gonna
a
lie.
side of
Vagina
A
is
little bit,
delicious.
Just a tiny weeny bit.
Vagina's delicious. How's that racist?
Exactly. No, like for
we're not gonna get into it.
like a dick loving female, I love the taste of dick, so that's good.
Um,
Not all dick, but
Anyway, I want to say that I don't ask for vagina pics.
I don't ask. I
Just
don't.
don't.
I used to when I was younger ask for nudes, but now it's just like if I get them, I get them.
I don't.
Yeah, it's
I've
one of those
only ever
things.
asked for nudes a handful of times, and
I don't be asking.
I enjoy them every
I
time.
don't really ask to send nudes, but when I do, I have to. I come up with really clever ways to do it. You know, I'm not no cheat.
Honestly, the way I do, my subtle way of doing it now is literally just sending the eyes emoji, the shifty eyes emoji looking to the side.
What, and they're just like, oh yeah, he wants a dick pic.
Well, that's one of those dick pic. What the fuck? Is that?
How many females have you sent pictures of
Yo,
your
y'all
penis
know
to,
like the
man?
One.
iPhone, you can send like the special messages, and you can make it like
Yeah,
the Scrabbly text.
yeah.
I'll be doing that. Send nudes, so they have to click on it, and then it like appears like send.
Oh yeah, and you have to
Or
like
you can hit them with
scribble
the
it out.
slam, like send nudes.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's too aggressive.
It's very
Well, it
good.
depends on who the girl is. You know,
That's
no,
if you
fair.
have a
Like
better
if you
relationship,
know them, then it's kind of like
if it's your
okay,
girlfriend, you can be like, with the fireworks, send nudes.
but maybe, probably. Yeah.
Or no, I'm having a bad day. Send nudes.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Go to the bathroom.
I've only
Video.
got-
Masturbate. FaceTime.
I'll
now.
tell you.
In public.
In public.
No, I'm telling you, I only got one vagina pic.
Right
It
down
was
to your
my
cubicle desk.
ex-girlfriend, and she sent the picture with a butt plug in. I haven't talked to her in like 2 years. So it's really just like, it's like an abrasive way to
Was it just
fucking
with her
start
butt?
off.
It was just her ass with her butt plug in, or was it like her like diddling
It was
herself
like-
with the butt
it was
plug?
like-
Was it a quick video? Like just a
her
snap?
like bent over like in a mirror
So
like,
wait.
with the butt plug in.
And was she making like one of the the smolder faces?
I couldn't see her face.
Oh, okay.
Did
No
she
face in the pic.
no hey, no just.
I think I said like send nudes.
So that's your fault, idiot.
I asked for them, but I didn't ask for fucking like
You got
a
one.
butt plug.
You
Yeah, but the
fucking
way you
got
just
one.
phrased that, you're
Bastards.
just like, we didn't talk for years.
Like,
She just
not
sent me a
everybody's
butt.
into
She
that.
just sent you like the
What, you-
first nude
like,
she
you-
had on her phone.
Like what? Did that creep you out or something? Like.
Yeah, it creeped me out. I said, "Oh, you're a big whore now, huh?"
I mean, just because you like it in the butt
She
doesn't
cheated
mean
on
you're
me,
a
so it
whore.
was like one of those
Word.
things where I already thought she was a hoe. That's why I hit her up. I was like in my thirst mode. I was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get that again," and she had cheated on me, so I knew she was a hoe. And then that proved it. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to fuck with that because that's like some super thought shit. I'm being really
Yo.
kink judgy.
Yo,
Yeah.
but do you smoke La 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 40 in your Glock Glock?
No, it was still weird. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
I don't
shooting
give a
shit like
fuck.
rah,
Yeah,
rah,
have y'all
rah.
ever gotten a picture with a butt plug in? Let me ask you that.
Yep.
Shout out to Cap
Yeah.
1.
Yep.
Fucking
Did you ask for
episode
it?
1
Nope.
podcast.
Did you enjoy it?
Super thought.
Yep.
Did she have a fat butt?
Yep.
This girl didn't. It was weird. It looked weird. I'm sorry. I was like, ew.
Did she have one of those ingrown
maybe her
hairs?
butt, maybe
Did she
her
have an
butt just
ingrown
look
hair
weird
in
in
her butt?
general.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Did she have an ingrown hair in
She
her
looked
butt?
like she got way skinnier. Like she lost some of her butt. Like
She probably started doing this shit.
now
ton
she
of
has a
cocaine.
baby. So I mean, her life made like 460s like all the time.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, she got mad babies. She probably
Yo,
started
don't-
doing shit.
let's-
ton
She
of
lives
let's
on
not
an
cocaine.
mention-
island and has babies.
Guys, let's not mention kids. I've been forgetting to use condoms lately.
Oh my god, please stop. Please
Who
stop.
says it like that? Somebody who's obviously
like the weirdest
paranoid.
thing.
Somebody who's paranoid that they just got somebody pregnant.
Well, because
Stop it! Oh,
Oh no, you know what? It's out. It's
yeah,
okay.
good
Oh wait,
news,
never
you
mind.
son of a-
oh my god. Oh. That's like me when I'm done.
This is bukkake.
yeah.
It just goes everywhere.
Y'all know what bukkake is?
Yeah.
Yes. You know, dude, I've been in a high school locker room. What?
Yeah, now at this point, he just has to own the fact that I silly stringed the fuck out of him.
Jesus
You're
Christ.
wearing it like a mink coat.
Fashion.
I don't understand how you're still
Purple in your hair,
surprised.
That's so cute.
But, what are we? No. Oh, shit. I'm purple now. Oh, purple and black, it works.
Thanos.
So,
All right, this is starting to smell really
yeah,
gross,
no.
though. We got-
Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones apparently sucked.
Ah.
Talk
All
about
right,
Jim.
let's let
All right, we're
Jim
done.
rant about
We're
this
done.
stupidest
Careful.
show on television.
Can you just knock that
Just
off of the
kidding,
wall
no.
real quick?
But I heard it sucks so bad. I want to say this before we start.
Oh.
I'm so happy Game of Thrones sucked, guys. Because you know what? You guys suffered through all that just to have a shitty
You
ending.
see his face, right?
All I saw was Jesus' tweet that said, y'all waited 8 years for this shit.
Yeah, I'm tight.
Explain it. I didn't see it. Explain it.
Like
I like this feeling.
they okay, so number
Just
one
like a
thing,
mink coat.
they fucked up again. Water bottle was left on set.
Nice.
How do they keep... All right,
Like the Starbucks cup.
Yo.
Wait, are you serious?
it takes...
Where was it?
It was in the scene where they're sitting in that like stadium sort of deal thing, and they're sitting around the chairs or whatever. At the end, they're trying to pick like the new king and everything
That's
like
so
that.
bad.
Can I... Let me,
is so
let me
bad.
interrupt you real quick. Let me explain how bad that is.
That's so bad.
So,
It's like the
And this
Here's-
is 2 episodes in a row.
here's the thing. Those mistakes happen a
Last
bet you it's the
episode
same
4 last was
person.
a Starbucks cup right on
Oh,
the
wait, that
table
was
in the
recent?
back.
They did
Yeah,
another
and then
one,
this one was a
apparently.
fucking water bottle.
lot. Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you how bad that is. That actually happens a lot more on set than people would think. But here's the thing. You have a VFX department that's bringing fucking making dragons fucking
They
appear.
can scrub that shit out.
The last one they scrubbed out in less than like 2 hours. They re-uploaded the episode to HBO Go. They're like, oh, we fixed it. My bad. Our bad. Like you can't. If you go back to that episode, they don't release the one with the Starbucks cup anymore. They took them like less than a couple hours, and it like as someone who does VFX, you'll take one guy less than a day to fix both those shots. Like the fact that The fact that it was there in the first place isn't even the biggest deal. It's the fact that it got past the editors, it got past the directors, the VFX, to the point where it released.
Yeah.
The fact they can make dragons appear, but they're not making sure the cups
Got it
are.
off the ceiling.
They don't digitally remove the cups. All right, good shit. Back to what you're saying about the final season, though. That just pissed me off because if you've got $100 million and like $20 million is VFX, how do you keep a cup there? Go ahead.
Yo, all right. So on top of that, you had, and with this entire season, except for the third episode, which is the Great War, that was a fucking sick fucking battle. Sick battle. Other than that, it was just, a bunch of just like half-assed fucking like, reasons for a character's actions that violated key proponents of what carried them throughout the story.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Like, why? Honestly, personally, I blame it on the fucking HBO hack. Completely fucked up everything. Because when the HBO hack happened last year and fucked up with season 7 and leaked the last 2 episodes or whatever of season 7 before it was released, they also got a hold of like the first like 3 or 4 episodes script wise of the season 8 that they were already like had set to do, so they had to change a whole bunch of shit around.
What did they change a whole? Because I didn't read the original script.
They redid a whole bunch. They completely redid
so
episode 8.
Well, that sucks. That's one of those like
That was honestly an atrocity. This was like honestly one of the worst. Honestly, I did not think up until this time that anything could be worse than the ending of The Sopranos. Well, this shit fucking took that spot.
No, see, because you're bugging. See that right there, that attitude makes me think that it's not as bad as you're making it sound. Because The Sopranos didn't end that bad. That was how they wanted to end it. Like literally, like, you think these writers sat around for that long and were like, oh man, damn, like we could come up with a better way, but we're just gonna do this way because we're being lazy.
Yeah.
No, man, they were like, no, you know what, our other way is cool, but that's not how the story would end.
Well, yeah, but they knew that it was coming to an end anyway, so why the fuck would they put all the extra time and work into it if they knew it was coming to an end?
They were, I think, like I said, I think they
Especially
decided
if you've
that's
been
how the
writing it
story
for
ends.
so long.
That's how the story ends, though. That's how their story ends.
Honestly, bro, if you watched Game of Thrones, you could have instantly saw that every single thing that happened in the last episode was a fucking cop out. It's a fucking cop out.
They just wanted an easy button fix for everybody to just be like, okay, the plot's done.
But it's like, after
They probably could have
everything,
left it as the episode
after
before.
everything
They
that
could have
has
left it.
gone through in that fucking show, it's like insulting.
So you're gonna sign the petition to make them rewrite it?
I honestly, yeah, I heard that's going around. I heard that there's a petition going
Your
around.
I
writer's
feel like that's
privileges
pointless.
are
They're not
revoked.
gonna rewrite it.
Taking your badge. I think that's the dumbest shit ever. People sign a petition for that. Bro, this is what they wrote. This is their story they
artistry.
chose
That's
to
what they
tell.
chose.
It's their job. This is what they chose.
They
If you're
wanted
upset about it, you're upset about it.
They
You
chose
can
to
be upset
suck
about
ass.
it. And you can be like, that sucks, but that is the story that they chose to tell. And I don't think they should have to rewrite it because fucking people on the internet are pissed.
And they're not going to.
It's just the
rewrite
same
it.
thing, like, dude, Star Wars 8 happened. It's done. People wanted that to be redone.
And so did Han
But it's
Solo.
done. It's already happened.
You didn't
But
like
you know
Han
what?
Solo?
And
You know what my response
Solo
is, Jim?
wasn't bad.
For this, it sucks that was their series finale.
What is
Because
that
you know what my
noise?
shit is?
No, it's the Psycho
Weird fire
Asylum.
alarm.
I broke out earlier. Don't worry, they won't find me.
like, what is that? Can I know?
Firehouse.
It's a code.
A what house?
Firehouse.
I broke out of Arkham Asylum. They're gonna get me
Well, God
soon.
bless those
we
souls
gotta
that are
keep,
caught in
we
the
gotta keep
fire.
going.
Anyway, I'm saying, like, it's not, they're like, dude, you could be upset about it. It's not their job to rewrite it, though.
Well, I think we're being facetious when
It's
we say
like
that.
True Blood
I
ended?
wanted
I
them
was
to
know what
pissed.
facetious
I was so
means.
pissed when
I was
True Blood
wanted to
ended.
redo Star
Oh my
Wars
God.
8.
I
What
love
was that?
True
They were
Blood.
sitting at a fucking picnic table.
Well, here's
Are
the
you
thing.
kidding me?
That shit was terrible too.
No
Here's the
way.
difference. 9 can fix 8. There's nothing that could fix season 8. If you know what I mean.
No, and
So-
that's why I'm saying it sucks that it's their series finale, but you know what, at the same time, I'm not gonna go see the Star Wars movie because 8 was so bad. I don't give a
Whoa,
fuck.
whoa.
Bullshit.
I don't give a
I
shit.
bet she was gonna be on demand. She'd be like, maybe I'll watch it.
I'll watch it on Netflix because it's free.
No,
I'm
he's
not
gonna-
going to pay
That's
to see
okay,
that
you still
movie.
get
He's gonna
royalties
watch
for the
I paid
fact
to
that
see
you watch
7
it, I'm
and
pretty
8.
sure.
I will not go pay to see fucking Star Wars. You can spoil it for me.
See-
I don't give a shit.
see-
That shit looks
See how he
like
switched it up? He's like, I'm not
garbage.
gonna pay to see because he knows I'm gonna do a podcast screening and he's gonna end up going to see that.
No, I won't go to theater for it, bro. I'm not supporting you in that endeavor. I'll watch the YouTube review of it and figure out. Tell me the spoilers. I don't care because I don't want to go see that shit.
Am I bugging? There's this crab ragoon blue.
You are
What
not
the
bugging.
Yo, so
Can I see?
I just got sent nudes.
Can I see?
No,
Sorry.
but I just got sent nudes
Naturally.
and I said it's fucking
blue.
blue.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
You would eat some fucking toxic
No.
ass shit there, buddy.
No, every other one was fine. That I'm not eating.
That is fucking
You're gonna call that Chinese
Never
food?
go to that place
Hell
again.
yes.
We like it's the second
No, I didn't
time.
order crab rank
Can I see that? Can I see the crab grand blue?
Guess it's made with fucking blue
Can I see
crab.
it?
Yo, tell him to watch this podcast. Be like, yo,
Oh,
fucking it happened live. Jesus
my
Christ.
God.
You're
That's-
eating another one? That was in the same bag.
this is paint. That's what it looks like.
Holy shit.
I don't know how that happens,
There's
bro.
blue paint on this.
They're fucking crazy. Fucking the Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen just jizzed all over this fucking thing. Nerds get that,
That
one.
was so bad, dude.
That's so
nerds,
bad.
nerds didn't even
Wait, I want to
appreciate
go
that.
look at mine now, just to see if there's blue on any of mine.
Yeah, while you're at it, can you grab me a raspberry seltzer?
No, yeah, but I just got sent nudes and she was like,
Crab rank blue.
What was it of? What was it? Was it butt plug?
no, it's not butt plug.
What was it?
Hey, they can hear you from that far?
Yeah, it's okay. You
I
don't need to
project.
scream.
Alright. But no, so, very, it's, sexy, like, titty photos. And then she was like,
Sexy titty photos.
and she's like,
Don't do this.
we get,
Sexy titty photos.
we talk very, very aggressive sex life, trying. She's like, I want to get aggressive. And I realized I sent a picture with her with my ski mask on, saying I could get aggressive. That is a little too far, I think.
Yeah.
But she,
Yeah, but she hit you back saying, "Oh, I like it."
Submissive.
That's
I'm really
rapey. That's rapey.
that's why if you just guys,
I've had a chick tell me that she wanted me to rape her before. I'm like,
Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah, I'm like,
So if you guys go back a couple minutes midway through the Game of Thrones conversation, if you just see me put my hand in my head, that's why. All of a sudden I realized I just
Wait.
said myself,
Dude,
more
what are you-
blue.
yo, shout fucking.
Yeah, you definitely ate
Let's
some
not
blue
ever
shit.
go there again.
You definitely ate some blue shit because if you're noticing that there's small parts of blue on some of them,
There's paint.
that means that other ones had them and you
All right.
ate some of that blue shit.
So looks like I'm gonna be picking a fight with.
Name the Chinese food. Name drop them. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Up to you.
Fuck
That's
it.
up to you.
Fuck
Ming
it.
Hing, Florida, New York. Fuck your shit,
You shouldn't have
motherfucker.
said where we are, man. Like, what?
No, because you know how many Ming Hings there are at fucking Chinese place in New
You
York?
just said.
You said
the town.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Pull up, Ming Hing.
Early.
Oh man.
Fuck your day up. You know
Well, I
what?
guess they know
No,
exactly
I'm
where to get
charging
paid to
Monster,
Chinese food.
baby. Fucking sponsor us.
A film at location, not in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just they're used to be
Yeah,
our favorite.
motherfuckers are gonna really know we're on a broke budget now.
Because we're in Florida. God.
Florida, New York. Terrible.
You just
Terrible.
say Florida.
You already said it.
Terrible.
Florida.
Florida.
Well, they know we're in New York.
It's like the same rules apply though, you know? Like all the crazy shit that happens in Florida, it happens here. On a smaller scale.
Only in Bronx.
Motherfucker.
If I'm being real.
I'm so fat. So is your face, bitch.
I'm gonna cover it, guys.
do we want
You
Oh,
saying
my
you're
God.
fat is like
Fat
wrong.
shaming?
It's actually wrong. It's like totally
Yeah, no,
wrong.
it is
Like,
wrong.
actually, it's like politically incorrect.
I am overweight. I think if I took a BMI right now,
No,
I'd
you're
say I'm
an obese
overweight.
bastard.
Seriously.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, dude, when I look down when I'm smashing this girl, like, there's actually like,
Flubba wubba.
yeah, it's like, and when you just lift up your shirt earlier, there's no flubba
I
wubba.
was sucking in, bro. And
I'm sucking in when I'm doing
I'm
it.
not
and
gonna
it's
take
like
my
so
shirt off
weird.
on this podcast. Bro,
Are you
but
self-conscious? You have to
my
suck
height,
in while
I should be
when you're
like
shirtless around
a
her?
cool
Oh.
one.
I did the hardest thing last
50?
week. We'll talk about it. I had to fart, and I had to hold, and I had to pee, and then, you're trying to hold in the cum. So I had to hold in 3 things at once.
Yeah.
Fucking,
4 if you include her thumb in your butt.
I do not like. Bro, can I say this? Bro,
Bro, that would have held a fart. Jesus.
can I say that if I have to pee, I like will stop mid-sex and be like, I gotta pee.
Yeah, that's the only
How
right
do you
thing.
pee with a bone right here? That's so hard.
It
I
is.
just let it get soft.
Like literally, it's so hard.
No,
I let it get
is.
soft. Or I do some super talented
what, you
shit.
like think of
and
your
I
grandma or
it's
something?
standing straight up and I let it shoot up and I
No, you
gotta angle it.
angle. No, yeah, you angle it.
It's a
Yeah, you just gotta do the hard lean.
All right, audio.
You gotta do the hard lean.
Exactly.
The hard
video
lean
listeners.
is crazy,
You
bro.
gotta do
Yeah,
this.
it's actually hard for girls to
You
pee
just
while
gotta-
they're
you
horny
gotta be
too.
like-
Just saying.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
sure.
It
Yeah,
actually
you gotta
is.
do one of these.
I'm getting a great view
See,
of your
Matt,
ass right
Matt
now.
used to do that. Matt used to do that every morning when he was on his 4-year virginity hiatus bullshit.
No,
you
I have,
serious?
I have a tiny dick, so I don't. You know, it doesn't. I don't have to worry
He
about
wasn't
that.
getting laid for a while.
Yeah, 3
He
years.
was- Yeah.
You should have just went on Tinder.
I
He did.
They also.
I just want to point this
Tinder,
out, though.
Bumble, Grinder.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn, you blew his spot.
I don't know about Grindr, but
See, he
You
couldn't
don't know? No, there's no grinder.
See,
There's
he
nothing wrong
couldn't
with
even
that.
No grinder.
said he couldn't even suck someone's dick.
Damn.
Wow. What were you
That
saying,
was a
Josh?
deep burn.
I don't know. I don't know. Shit got weird.
Shit got really weird.
I know. Do you want some of this?
No, I'm fine. I don't drink.
No, not really.
What's it?
Oh, I'd drink.
Oh, you want?
I drink.
Do we want?
I
Drink.
drink.
Do we want to talk about bullshit YouTube drama this week?
You
Sure. What are you talking
sure? What about it?
So I want to talk about the.
Tfue is suing fucking FaZe Clan.
We can talk about that first if you want.
I mean, we could for a second. That's all I'm gonna say about it. That's
am.
crazy. That's crazy. I mean, we're talking
Sifu?
about. I just think it's crazy. I want to talk about this. You don't have to know like who the guy is, right? We really don't, because I just think it's crazy. We're at a day and age. The dude is he's claiming, right? So this is
I
we're talking
didn't do
about.
that.
We're talking about
I'll
a
go
Twitch
over you.
streamer.
Sorry.
YouTube. You done?
You're fine.
Yeah, it's a YouTube Fortnite streamer, right? This guy Tfue. Yeah, right? Let somebody explain it so you two know, right? And he's suing, you know, because he's claiming that he only gets 20% of his earnings for everything. Tournaments, fucking brand deals,
20%.
YouTube revenue. That's crazy. Dude, we're talking about a guy who makes millions of dollars a month. But I think it's crazier because I don't believe it. I really don't think that he's getting that bad of a split. I don't. I
Yeah.
don't think he is. I think that he's making shit up. I think he's making shit up because he wants to get out of his contract.
Yeah, same.
Straight up.
That's what it
That's
sounds
what I
like.
think is going on. But I think it's crazy that we're at a day and age where, because basically FaZe is claiming that their split is 80-20, but it's like he gets 80, they get 20. And
Yeah.
it's only for brand deals. They haven't
Makes sense.
collected any revenue on his streams or anything like that, is what they're claiming. So I think it's just crazy that we're living in a day and age, though, that even if they were collecting 20% of everything, we're talking about this group made him go from like 100, 200 viewers a day on Twitch to millions. And then, like, we're in a day and age where motherfuckers are, like, that's how greedy, that's greed right there, bro. Like, y'all, you're making millions of dollars. Literally millions of dollars. Like, what they've claimed from him is 60,000. If 20% of the 300,000 he's made from branding, dude, he makes more than 60,000 in a day sometimes.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're suing out here bad mouthing people on the internet. It's crazy, like where
Bad-mouthing?
we're at. Yeah, because he's basically like, you know, I mean, like, what would you do? Like, we're talking about the guy FaZe Banks. Like, he got a house. He lets people like live there and shit. Puts them on. I mean, we're talking about like clout generating machine. This is what this is.
Yeah.
You can't pay for that. You can
Yeah.
by joining.
His investors pay for it.
But you can't pay for that shit. Like, really though, like, I mean, it's hard to get to the level where you can just like put somebody on your like wave, and all of a sudden now they're getting millions of subscribers and bullshit.
Exactly.
Well, the FaZe.
And all
the
it takes is money.
The FaZe,
Like,
yeah, no,
Yeah.
the FaZe
That's
clan.
all it is.
The FaZe clan is a little bit different. Their audience is very
Loyal.
very cliquish. So they'll follow pretty much anyone that he brings up. But that's the thing. He got the investors. He did. No, I agree. And then, but you know where he probably got this idea from? Fucking the James Charles situation that happened this
I
past
heard
week.
that I heard it's his dad.
Well, probably his dad too. But honestly, this past week, like we talked about last week when it was still early and I didn't know what was going on. Like I had to ask y'all what's going on with this James Charles situation. Fucking did research. Yo,
Hold on, I'm getting a fucking phone call.
from who? Say hi. Who's it?
It's too late.
Too late. Cool.
Ask them if they have dong milk.
But so,
Should I put him on for a FaceTime call?
well, do we know them?
No.
No, it's probably some telemarketer. Don't worry about it.
No, it's my buddy.
Oh.
You
You do know him.
No, I said you don't know him.
But do you... What the...
Okay.
Wow. Oh, he called me
Okay.
twice.
Wow, it must be an
Okay.
emergency.
Yeah.
Say, tell me you're on a podcast right now.
No, I'm going to.
Tell him I said hi.
I'm going to answer like this.
Yo, this is... Again, Dusty's gone for another
What's
week.
good?
It's like the parents gone.
Oh, you're at Steve's.
You should I censor that
Oh,
name?
okay. Nah.
Or,
Yeah, I'll hit you. Alright.
yeah.
That was quick.
Hey, what's up? What was I saying? Oh no, James Charles situation.
That's what it's like having... That is like the realest friend conversation though right there. If you can talk to somebody on the phone and they're like, oh, you working? Alright, later.
Yeah, no, that's real. Facts.
And I knew where he was by the wall. I saw the color of the walls and I said, oh, you're at Steve's house. Only man I know with blue walls.
Jesus, I'm the only person.
He's a Crip.
Jesus Christ.
And I say that on camera because he's not a Crip.
Anyways, James Charles situation. So James Charles is a YouTuber, makeup YouTuber.
I heard he's gay.
Very gay. So fucking the entire makeup community tried to literally destroy him last week for pretty much no fucking reason.
No.
What was their reason?
I still, from what I have gathered from that, I heard that like he really didn't do anything that bad. I don't give a fuck. Fuck
No.
these dudes,
No. I watched like all the. I watched it all. Here's what happened. One of this 37-year-old woman. Keep in mind, James Charles is 19 years old. Let's put that in perspective. He is 19 years old. This woman named Tati or some fucking shit. She's 37 years old. She's crying on Instagram because he got paid by another vitamin company to promote their vitamins. Apparently, she's selling some bullshit ass vitamins, and she's crying on Instagram. Oh, no one loves me anymore because fucking dudes promoting vitamins. Then she does a 40-minute fucking rant video, and she's like, I can't believe he doesn't support me. Out of all the times I support him, just trashing him. Then everyone's going off saying like, and this is where I went off because I thought it was unlike James because I thought it was real. They were saying like he's a predator towards straight men. He aggressively goes at straight men and all that stuff. And there's like Jeffree Star came out, another YouTuber came out, and they were like, we have all this evidence. Turns out none of them have any fucking evidence, and they all came out. They're like, oh yeah, we don't actually have any evidence. Their excuse is literally like, we kind of just got into the drama train and we just kept going and we're sorry.
Well,
we can't.
I mean,
I can't believe we did.
It makes sense that Jeffree Star would try to badmouth somebody because he's such a fucking human piece of shit.
Here's also the
garbage
thing.
fucking human being.
Jeffree Star
kill himself. I'm gonna say that here.
Wow.
Go kill yourself.
That's really
fucking Jeffree Star. I'm dead ass. He's a racist motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think he should kill himself, but he's a terrible human being. Because here's the thing.
He's not. He never gave me a good vibe.
He's racist. He says some fucked up shit.
Terrible human being.
He says a lot of messed up things.
He's going my dick. He is not literally. Fuck you.
He is going around. He was going around calling an 18-year-old, 19-year-old a pedophile, a predator.
That's not right.
I mean, I didn't look into that.
That's not right. It's hard. That's not right.
When
it's
there's
hard for
footage,
him.
when there's footage of Jeffree at 23, which is what 5 years older than James Charles is, grabbing straight guys' crotches aggressively, like
these are mine.
Well, that was my point. Is it makes sense that a fucking piece of shit
Also,
like Jeffree Star is gonna point out. And then, somebody doing shitty things because the people who are the loudest in the room about these Me Too bullshit are usually doing fucking shit too.
On top of it, though,
unfortunately,
he's like,
you've seen it a couple times now.
But let me just finish it. On top of it, he's like, oh, I've known he's a predator since like October. That's why I don't let him in his house, and I'm also no longer gonna sell his merch anymore. So he's thought he's a predator for months with no issue until someone else makes a YouTube video about it. Then he's wanted to profit off this kid for months, and then as soon as like anything is said about him, then he's like, oh, I'm gonna try to kill this kid's career too for doing stuff that I actually did when there's no proof. And he's saying, I got proof, I got videos. Came out literally like yesterday. He's like, I'm sorry, I actually have no proof. I want to just stop all this drama right now. You call them a predator and a pedophile. That is not drama. That is actual fucking charges. And this whole makeup community, we're calling predator and pedophile. They're like, we got evidence. And now this past weekend, they're like, yeah, we actually don't have any evidence.
Wasn't there a video of him like hitting on a waiter that was straight, and the waiter was like, dude, I'm straight, and he was like, that doesn't matter, I'm famous.
No, that was
There's a lot of people who are famous who feel that way, though. That's just like a complex. I feel like they disassociate with the fact that they're a human and that other people are humans, and then they just go around thinking they can get whatever they want, like money. It's a different mindset.
Also,
we don't understand it because we don't have that mindset.
That's also like a lot of people are calling out that power move, though. Like, you shouldn't be using your power to fucking sleep with people.
But again, there was no actual.
People are always gonna do that.
That was an allegation from the bitch who was upset, and I'm gonna call her bitch because she's 37 years old, and she's like, I can't believe he's so mature. He's 19 years fucking old. You're 40. Stop hanging around teenagers.
Maybe you're the one who's immature.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Here's my real rap on it, though. Like, that's great. I you know what I mean. I'm not gonna lean either way. I think if he is in any type of vein as Jeffree Star, he's probably a piece of shit. Yeah, I guess, but I'm just kidding. He shouldn't really kill himself.
He's really good at...
Fuck Jeffree Star.
He's really good at doing makeup. I'm just saying, I understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess makeup is kind of like this, like, thing.
No, makeup is an art. I will give it that. Makeup is an art.
Sure.
But fuck Jeffree Star.
And I agree with you, but here's the thing, man. Like, when Kanye started saying some stupid shit about Trump, you know what I did? I kind of unsubscribed from Kanye's bullshit. Like, I stopped listening to him as much. I stopped, feeding into everything that he was doing. Why? Because I couldn't, morally stand by and be like, I'm going to support and put money in this guy's pocket who's saying fucking shitty things. It's just the same as, like, I see a lot of kids on the internet like, well, Jeffree Star, I just like his makeup. I just like his makeup. That's it. Why does it have to be more than that? Because there's a lot of people who are doing good makeup.
And you know what?
There are a lot of people. Go follow somebody else who's not a piece of shit.
You know who I was surprised?
And this kid, that's what I say about James Charles. If you want to prove that you're not a piece of shit, you want really people to believe you, do something, give back. PewDiePie is a great example. This motherfucker got caught for his anti-Semitic bullshit. You know what the first thing he did? He donated a shit ton of money to Jewish bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And that's great. And I mean, it doesn't fucking make up for what he did at all, but he donates a lot. So when you weigh out what PewDiePie has done with like that scandal,
I feel like
it's like that guy's a great.
Sometimes.
He's a good guy.
I feel like people just like literally like they're not thinking, something comes off their tongue, they say something fucked up, and then now like you have to like make recompense for it.
You're right, Jim?
Yeah.
So if James Charles really wants to make up for what he's doing,
that's the thing.
He should just fucking like.
I think he's
make
young.
Up for it.
Exactly. He's young and he can make up for it. That's where
stuck air bubble. I was about to lose my
Everybody knows
shit
what that's
for a second.
That I just find it.
It still smells weird as fucking here because that silly string.
You started it, dude.
I just feel weird that there's two people damn near 40 years old fucking making up lies, calling someone a predator and like a pedophile.
I'm not at all surprised by because the fucking people who are in the baby boomer generation, actually that might be millennial.
That's technically. I think they're kind of technically. And I don't think Tati is. I think she's
either
a
way,
little
if
too
you're
old,
like 35 to 55, you're kind of probably a piece of shit as well. Just gonna say that out now. I'm serious. Those people are fucking terrible, man. Like, I know so many people. They don't think
about the younger generation.
So I know so many people that are like our age that have like parents that like should not have had kids.
A lot of people shouldn't have kids.
A lot of people shouldn't have kids.
There's
but
like
like
a lot
the
of
baby boomer generation, like, shouldn't have had kids, and like
birth control wasn't as readily available. Also, it was majorly frowned upon.
They also just survived fucking World War II.
No, they didn't.
They went by like ovulation calendars.
Baby boomers are literally World War II.
Yeah, like right after World War II, they shot out a whole bunch of babies.
Hey, well,
by the way,
listen,
all of our parents are probably from the baby boomer.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. My parents are great.
My parents are from the baby boomer.
I will say that, but most people from the baby boomer.
My parents are great.
My parents have said this. I've asked them about it because I was like, dude, your generation sucks. And you know what they say? Yeah, they fucking suck.
Well, like also, the baby boomer generation was like Woodstock. Like, pretty much, that was Woodstock.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, really, like,
that's where the entitlement of our generation comes from.
But, like, they stood for what we want to stand for, so what is that saying about us? Like, are we going to lose our touch with, like, that sort of vision?
If you look at the fucking young kids that are growing up nowadays, like, I'm not going to say I was any better than them, but, like, it's crazy what we're growing up with. If you had
access to all that technology, look at Not Thompson right now. Like,
I'm not going to say that it's, like, I'm not saying like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. I'm not one of those anti-technology people who are like, oh, the new generations are terrible. I'm definitely not that.
But when you're with your grandfather at lunch and all you're doing is staring at your phone when you're 14 years old, like, that's an issue. That is an issue because those people, your grandfather isn't going to be around for that much longer, and he's spending his time with you. I'm talking like metaphorically. I'm a server. I work as a waitress. I see this all the time. The grandfather takes the kids out. All the kids want to do is text. You're losing that. Like, if you didn't have those phones, you'd be paying attention to your grandfather. You'd be getting that. You'd just be interacting with you. You'd learn stuff. You'd get...
See, and I don't think that's necessarily a good thing, though, because Grandpa could have been racist.
Grandpa could have been racist,
Straight
but
up.
there's like...
Every time I take my grandfather to the diner, it's boring because he's dead, so there's nothing to talk about.
Okay. But not all grandfathers are like
You waited so long to throw that joke in. What you gonna say?
I never met, like, I don't really remember either of my grandfathers. I would have.
I never met my grandfather, so I can make that joke.
I would have loved to meet both of them. They were both artists.
Yeah, see, like, that's sad.
They're both dead.
I got the pleasure of having both my grandparents in my life. They're both dead now. Rest in peace. They were great dudes. But at the same time...
everybody's got their quirks, though.
You know, my family... I have a very different family. My family's really close and does communicate really well. But I have dated a lot of crazy bitches that... The reason they're crazy is because a fucking dad from that generation is fucking psycho. Like, psycho.
Yeah.
Or mom is fucking psycho and on drugs or an alcoholic or...
You can come from a pretty straight family and still be fucking psycho.
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't...
It doesn't matter where you come
about brain
from.
chemistry, what you decided as you were growing up. I know parents have something to do with it. Nature versus nurture, I honestly think it's a blend of both, personally.
You cannot tell me for a second, though, that if your parents are fucked up, you're not going to be fucked. You're going to be fucked up.
Listen, that's not always true.
You can grow out of that.
It's not always true.
And, like, change and be better.
I know a girl, her mom is a super alcoholic, and she literally doesn't drink, smoke, do anything bad. Her mom and her dad...
but she got problems.
She's not actually that messed up, I'm telling you.
She just doesn't tell you, though.
Everybody's messed up, though.
Exactly.
Every single person you meet on the street has issues.
That's the thing, is how much is she telling you?
How much do I know that? I've known her for like 6 years. I know a lot.
Yeah, but she's not telling you everything.
I bought her first vibrator.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine, and people can be fine. My girlfriend is a great example. She has a terrible fucking... I'm not going to go into detail, but her home life wasn't super great. Her mom is great, but her home life wasn't super great, right? And she does a lot and does a lot.
Every
but
girl
you know
can be
what,
crazy, though.
She struggles with
every girl
things
can be like
that,
seen as crazy.
you know what I mean? She wouldn't have...
bad moment.
I'm saying she struggles with things that she wouldn't have struggled with if she was in a more stable household.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Perhaps, yes.
It's the same thing as... I came from a great household, and I still got fucking issues.
I'm still messed up.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you're right. It's not just that, but you can't tell me for a second that motherfucker. You are your parents at the end of the day.
No, don't tell me that.
I feel like you might be.
You are your parents at the end of the day.
Your genetic makeup. They make your genetic makeup. Absolutely, 100%. But I think that, like, this is the whole nature versus nurture psychological debate that has been going on for centuries upon centuries. Like, you can grow up and you can mold yourself. You can see it depends on who you are. Like, you don't know who you are when you're born. You know what I mean? Like, you're just kind of absorbing everything. And if, like, what if this, like, one embryo was like, yes, this is cool. Like, let me get all fucked up like my parents. But the other embryo was like, no, I don't like this. And you happen to be that embryo that's like, no, this life isn't for me. And you see that.
I don't agree with that, though, because I don't know about you. You've never caught yourself like, oh, damn, my fucking...
Oh, no.
Dad acts like this.
Watch me watching TV, I look like my mother.
Man, my mom
Disgusting.
fucking does this shit. Or you'll be dating somebody, you'll see them do something like, oh man, you're acting like your fucking mom right now.
Yeah.
And they don't even realize they're doing it, though.
Yep.
They don't realize they're doing it.
To me, like, nah, if
I'd rather
your
be
parents,
told that I'm acting like
it's
that,
gonna be so
if it's
impressionable
negative.
on you, you can't, it doesn't matter who raised you. And that's why I'm saying, if you grow up in a house where your dad beats your fucking ass, you're not gonna be a nice person.
It's going to be harder for you to trust
Straight
people.
up. It's going to be harder. It's going to be infinitely harder for you to be a nice person.
Depends on, I feel like it depends on
your
who
breaking
you are.
point is going to be different than everybody else.
Yeah.
How strong you are is going to be different than everybody else. Because everything you grew up was in a different circumstance.
Yeah.
And, it's up to anybody to decide where they take that, right? But...
No. Anyone who grew up in a house,
boomers.
if you grew up in a household like that, you can be.
Because they grew up with hard ass parents.
Yes.
That were shitty to them.
Yeah.
That grew up in World War II. That were in World War II. Like my dad's dad.
And the Great
Depression.
And the Great Depression. Don't forget about that.
And he used to like hunt squirrels and feed them squirrels and shit.
The early 1900s
and me,
were like the Wild West.
I would never do that, but that's how my dad grew up.
My dad got whipped when he was younger, but he never hit me.
Racist.
My mom hit my hand once, and my dad was not okay with it. And it was because I literally pulled the car. We were driving our Jeep for the first time. I pulled the lever to change the gears. Like, I went from drive to reverse while she was driving. And she was like, don't do that. She slapped my hand.
Nah, see, my mom used to hit me with a wooden spoon,
bad,
and I'm totally for it. Hit your kids, for sure. Hit the shit out of them, bro. Beat them.
No.
Fuck them up.
I totally disagree.
He can say that because he's white, though.
No, I'm serious. Fucking hit your kids. Like, my mom hit me with the wooden spoon.
Total
you know what I learned? You know what I learned from that? Don't fuck around and do dumb shit.
No.
Especially if mom got the fucking wooden spoon within a hand length.
Yo,
I don't know.
If I ever have trouble with him on set, I'm just gonna have a wooden spoon on deck. Just give him PTSD.
You need to positively punish them. You need to, like, in a way. You have to, let them know. You have to talk to them. Like, I don't know if you've ever, like, seen a kid throw a tantrum in, like, a public place, but if somebody who's not their parent starts talking to them, they're so weirded out. They're like, whoa, this person who I don't know is talking to me. Why? What? Like, it shakes them. It's just, like, you have to pull them out of that. Shakes them to their core. It does. They get weirded out. They're uncomfortable with the fact that somebody who they don't know is talking to them while they're being ridiculous. They don't like it. It's really, like, if you ever... And honestly, it saves the parents, too, if you ever notice, if you ever try. Like,
if that's my kid, you know what I do?
Well, it depends on the kid, too. Some kids are badass.
And I'd whisper in his ear, I'm going to fuck you up when we get home.
You can't do that. That instills fear. You don't want your child to live in fear. Then they end up like alcoholics and drug addicts.
My mom wasn't fucking out here, like, hitting me every time I did something bad. No way.
Do it every other time.
How did you end up? You said you were fucked up, didn't you?
No. My parents are great. I have a great relationship with my parents. They're actually
I have great parents.
I will say this, like, my mom is the best mom in the fucking planet. She's the greatest. And I'm so glad she hit me because I'll tell you, bro, I fucking acted out. I was a piece of shit, man. I remember in elementary school, I was just such a piece of shit, bro.
I could imagine.
I literally got in trouble in 3rd grade because some kid threw out an ice cream and I yelled, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And a teacher heard me. She said, "I know I didn't hear you say that." And I was like, "Yeah." And that was the thing. I was so cute that I could just be like, and people let me get away with anything. So I was like a little devil and my mom didn't fucking know. Yeah. And so then when I was at home acting out, you know what I mean? Like, I was a piece of... I was so crazy. I know I was crazy. And then fucking, like... I mean, dude, she should have hit me harder, bro. In high school, I trashed my house type shit. You know what I mean? Throwing parties because I wasn't disciplined enough, I feel like. You know what I mean?
I think there's other ways to discipline people than physicality.
Like, you know what was the scariest thing? You know what scared me more than the spoon? You know what scared me more than the spoon? Having to sit in the wooden chair.
What?
I don't know why. That was the worst punishment for me.
I was at a wall in a wooden chair?
Yeah, like she made me, and I think it's because I had ADD and I hated sitting still. But like, I'll take fucking get spanked all day. Do not put me in that chair.
Okay.
I'm dead ass. There was a day where like I got in trouble and I started. I remember this story because my mom always likes to make fun of me. I'm crying because she's like, "You didn't want to go in the wooden chair." I was like freaking out. I didn't want to do it.
I mean,
had to go back to the spankings.
That's some white boy shit.
Bro, if you're getting fucking like spanked on the ass, that shit don't hurt. It's just degrading.
It could
You're
hurt.
like, I'm getting bent over and spanked right now. Especially if you're over the age of 5 because you're like, damn, I know I'm too old for this.
Well, then is it... Wait, if it's...
I don't think it ever happened over the age of 5 for me, though. But, like, mama, I'll just tell you straight, my grandma still cuffs me on the back of the head. If I see her and I say some slick shit to my grandma, you know what she does? Boom! Dummy hard. I want to fuck my grandma up sometimes.
You just want to throw hands.
But no part of me, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I shouldn't have said that. That's my fucking grandma.
Facts. That's kind of...
I was being slick.
But I think it also depends on the person. Like, I wouldn't react. I wouldn't take that the same way. I would just hit back.
It's one thing if you fucking beat your kids because they're bad because you don't give them enough attention. Yeah. But if your kid is like well taken care of, you're not doing nothing wrong, and they're acting out, and you hit them, fucking hit them.
Again, depends on the kid. You were a very rowdy person. I was a very quiet person. So if you hit me when I did something wrong, I'd probably hit you back.
But
now you know. I would.
Probably wouldn't have done something stupid.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I've done some stupid stuff.
And that's what I'm saying. If your kid acts out because, like, they're not getting enough attention at home, whatever, and your response is to hit them, yeah, you're fucking up. because you're gonna teach them all sorts of fucked up shit. But I knew what I was doing. I wasn't dumb. I was a smart kid. I was acting up because I knew I could get away with it.
Yo, I'm shot.
If my man's about to fall asleep.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's not. No, it's not 9 o'clock. It's like 10:33.
I also worked for fucking 16 hours today.
Liar.
Shout out to your new job.
Yeah,
Liar.
I got a new job, people.
He's lying. He didn't work 16 hours.
He's making more money. I mean, I think that's a good.
Yo, you know what I summarized from
get-
this, Sarah?
Dude, I didn't get home
You know what I summarized
until...
from this?
What?
Josh, I didn't get home until 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I know. I said that was crazy.
Like,
You know what I
Bro.
summarized, Sarah? Is that if your kid is not getting enough attention at home and like things are not good for him and you hit him, that's not a fucking
That's
good
bad.
thing, right? Where
You're getting proper love and attention.
I was a piece of shit, and when I acted out, I knew I was acting out. I knew I was being a little asshole. I was never like, I did that shit because I didn't know why I was being bad. You know
didn't
what I mean?
just
Like,
get hit. You got
yeah,
hit.
like I was saying this to Matt. My grandma, still to this day, I'll be like, yo, grandma, you old. Boom, hit me in the back of the head, mad hard, dumb hard. I want to fuck my grandma up when she does that shit. But am I gonna fuck my grandma up? Nah. I deserve that because I shouldn't be talking slick about my grandma.
All I know is that
Absolutely not.
all I learned from this is I'm gonna keep a wooden spoon on set just in case
all
he
I
ever
know
gets
is I'm going to
You
ever
say
gets
you
If I ever
shouldn't
have
talk to your
kids-
grandma like that? When I was a little kid, I used to watch Scooby-Doo and like all these like little like Powerpuff Girls, all these like physical, like if there was a person who like fucked you over, you'd kill them. And
Yeah, why were we so violent?
we were very violent. And Power Rangers and all those places, in all those shows. But when I was really little, I remember because my grandma used to pinch my cheeks, I hated it. And I decided that I would try to set up a trap for her to hurt her. So I put bubbles on the ground and paper towel over the bubbles, and I was gonna have her walk through the door first. So she slipped on her ass and fucking broke it.
That's fucking evil. And
That's-
if I was your
I
mom,
didn't-
I would have beat the shit out of you. That's so fucked up.
yo, word.
My mom definitely gave me a stern talking to, and I understood. She was like, I'm gonna tell your grandma not to pinch your cheeks anymore. I will. I'll tell her that. It's okay. Like, we can be there. And I was like, no, I just don't want her to do it anymore. She was like, why did she ask me? The first thing she asked me, she's like, why did you set this up for your grandmother?
See, you had like legitimate causes. I was stealing stuff from my kindergarten class because
he's gangster.
I was
Straight
like,
up
oh,
G.
oh, toys. I
OG
want that.
gangsta.
Oh, fake money. I want that.
Fake
Like,
money?
you know what I'm
stole
saying?
fake
Like,
money from
Nah, I
school?
stole like a bunch of bugs,
like fake
plastic
bugs?
bugs. I swear to God.
So
And I
weird.
had them in my fucking
Wait.
sock, and I went to gym class,
Wait.
and I was like, and I had hurt my ankle like that week.
Don't go
and so
pee.
I couldn't do fucking gym, and
You put your
I put the
plastic
bugs in my
your
sock, and the gym teacher was like, bro, let me see your ankle. And then he saw the bugs, and I got in mad trouble. That's how I got caught.
Yeah. Don't go. Are you about to go pee?
Yeah.
Don't
All
put
right,
shit in
don't
your
go
socks.
Pee, don't go pee yet because I feel like this is a good note to just end it on because he's about to fall asleep.
about to pass out.
You're about to go pee. All that
Jim
stuff.
is Irish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I would just like to thank you all for
I'm
watching.
half Puerto Rican.
My Crazy Podcast, episode 67. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. Who are you?
Shot body right now.
Beat your kids. Beat your kids.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm
Beat
not
up.
for redundancy's sake.
Fuck 'em up.
Thank you, and we'll see you next week.